Thailand, one of the United States' oldest allies in Asia, has reportedly signed a deal with China to buy a Chinese-built Type 039A, Thai-designated S-26T diesel-electric submarine. This comes after years of delays, following the submarine's hull being built back in 2019. The project was initially stalled when Germany refused to supply engines because of the EU arms embargo on China, imposed after the 1989 Tiananmen Square crackdown in Beijing. Thailand has now accepted a Chinese-made engine, following China's demonstration of its reliability through extensive testing. This deal might remind you of something similar. Pakistan also signed an agreement with China for 8 submarines, under which 4 were to be built in China and 4 in Pakistan. Initially, these were supposed to use German engines, but due to the arms embargo on China, those engines were not available. Pakistan eventually accepted the Chinese-made engines and moved the deal forward. Out of these, around 3 submarines have already been launched. The Pakistani variant is slightly larger than the Thai version. The submarine Thailand is acquiring has a displacement of about 2,500 tons, while Pakistan's submarines are expected to be up to 2,700 tons. Although the specifications have not been officially confirmed yet, reports suggest that the Pakistani version will also include vertical launch systems for ballistic missiles, whereas Thailand's version does not have VLS. The signing ceremony was attended by Admiral Jirapol Wongwit, Chief of the Royal Thai Navy, at the headquarters of China Shipbuilding and Offshore International in Beijing on Tuesday, September 16th. The deal was originally supposed to include 3 submarines, but budget cuts reduced it to just 1. Delivery of the Chinese-made submarine is now expected in 2028. The 2,550-ton, 255-feet-long S-26T design features a Stirling-type air-independent propulsion system in addition to the MTU-396 diesel engine, providing at-sea endurance of up to 65 days with mixed use of the conventional diesel-electric and AIP systems. Reports suggest that the deal, which includes provisions for technology transfer and training, extends construction by around 40 months. This development is significant as Thailand has long been an ally of the United States. It was a key staging ground during the Vietnam War, became a major non-NATO ally in 2003, and has hosted U.S. military operations ever since. Buying Chinese war machines therefore sends a signal to Washington. Analysts view this as Thailand's way of showing the U.S. that it will not be pushed around politically, especially since the U.S. criticized Thailand's 2014 coup and froze some military aid. However, analysts also point out that this does not mean Thailand is switching sides. Experts stress that it is more about strategic ambiguity. Thailand wants autonomy and flexibility, not full alignment with Beijing. Deals like this have also helped China rise as the 4th largest arms exporter in the world, behind the US, Russia, and France. Selling advanced systems such as submarines to US partners further boosts Beijing's influence. For Thailand, submarines are not a top defense priority. This deal is less about military necessity and more about political signaling and hedging between great powers. The US officially downplayed the purchase, stating that Thailand remains a close partner, but it is undoubtedly watching developments carefully. As Greg Raymond, senior lecturer at the Coral Bell School of Asia-Pacific Affairs Strategic and Defense Studies Center explained, Thailand's submarine purchase was indeed a geopolitical signaling effort. Firstly, despite Thailand's formal alliance with the United States, Bangkok's politico-military strategy prioritizes autonomy and the preservation of ambiguity through dominance denial. Secondly, the relatively low priority accorded to maritime forces in Thai defense planning does not necessarily imply that Bangkok has a high degree of trust in Beijing. This new deal shows that Thailand is walking a fine line. It wants to preserve its US alliance while also deepening ties with China. In this sense, the purchase of a single submarine is less about altering the military balance and more about showing independence from Washington. A Pentagon official told Newsweek, "The Department of War does not comment on the procurement decisions of our allies and partners. Thailand remains one of our oldest and closest partners in the Indo-Pacific, with nearly 2 centuries of friendship and over 190 years of diplomatic relations. Our defense relationship is built on a strong foundation of mutual trust, people-to-people ties, and shared commitments to regional stability." That's all for today's update. Please subscribe and like this video.